Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of Black Lightning Season 4, Episode 5. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, before we get into this review, a few things. I am finally on my camcorder because I bought me a little selfie ring light from Burlington's. Ring light works wonderful. For some reason, I was not able to get my videos from my cell phone into my laptop. So I am doing both all three, 911 on Fox, Black Lightning, and Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion on my camcorder after doing it on my phone, after it would not import from my phone to my laptop. I've been up since 9 getting this done, and it is 6:32 because I have to watch all three of them online today. So if I'm not, being extra like I usually am, this is why. It is like 6:30 and I am just now getting this done. But y'all not here for that. Y'all here for the review. Now y'all, this episode had me all in my feelings, especially the last 5 minutes. People was getting on my nerve, but we're gonna get to them in a minute. Now Jefferson, he does not want to believe that Jennifer's gone. Like, she's energy moves around and all that other stuff. CT, he's saying there's been a shift in energy and there's some particles that could possibly be Jen. So how we gonna get Jen down? Jefferson wants to go into the atmosphere. I think it's what they saying is the atmosphere, but I could be wrong. But I'm gonna continue on calling that until one of y'all say that's not what they saying. I'm gonna keep on saying the atmosphere until one of y'all correct me respectfully. He's never done this before. This could be bad for him because Jennifer, she can go up there and she just be floating around. It's like, yes, energy, circle around me, beautification. She can do all that. Jefferson cannot take on that much energy, but he's like, he got to do what he got to do. So he goes up there. This feels like Jennifer. Must be Jennifer. Who else energy's out here? So he takes on the energy, but it's like too much for him. And his heart starts acting up. His blood pressure doing all these things. He passes out at one point. He's falling to the ground like Jen did like a few episodes ago. It was a lot going on. But he was able to pop back up and, recontrol himself and then do the superhero pose on the ground. But like out of all the places he could have superhero posed on the ground, it's outside of one of Tobias's place. Like, what are the odds? All the places in the world he could have superhero posed. Y'all know what the superheroes be doing when they be falling from or jumping or landing from the sky. They gotta It had to be outside one of Tobias's building. Word. But okay. Now what happened that I'm mad about is like we playing the name game. The blame game. Jefferson made it land because you knew this girl was going out here in the upper atmosphere. You knew it was dangerous for her and you didn't tell me. But now she mad at him because since you wasn't Black Lightning, she took up the cause for you. It's your fault. And I'm like, I know that Tasha from Married to the Real is going to be mad because she said this last episode on their reaction channel, she already know that the blame game is coming. I was like, you was right, Tasha. The blame game came and you blaming Jefferson because he's dealing with the death of his friend of 30-something years. And one, he didn't know Jennifer was out here going into the upper atmosphere. You knew, but you didn't say nothing. So couldn't he be like, well, it's your fault too because you didn't say nothing. If I had to talk to her, maybe wouldn't things be like this as well? But no, we playing the blame game. I keep on wanting to say the name game. Now, y'all, I'm going to call her Raggedy Police Chief Shelby. Shelby from The Best Man and Best Man Holiday. We calling her Raggedy Chief, Shelby. She over here talking about some lightning is the reason why old dude is killed. The old dude that Jefferson, broke his leg, slapping around, beating him up. It's Jennifer's fault. No, Tobias karate chopped this dude in the neck. Jefferson may have beat him up a little bit, but that wasn't lightning. So now it's, these meta-humans, they out here destroying the city. We're going to show them who is really in charge. Now, Jefferson got to admit to the family, it wasn't lightning. That was me. I was mad at the time. He was doing too much. You know, I beat him up, broke his leg and all that other stuff. But I ain't, you know, do that to him. Now, the dude, detective dude, he don't want to be in charge of the meta department. He don't see the metas being as a danger. She's still on this, well, they're the reason why the mayor of the city is dead. I'm like, girl, you would have been in the arms of the angel right next to the mayor had it not been for them. Because Lala was coming there to sweep doggone Tobias and crew up. And if you just happen to be hit, you just been in the arms of the angel too. But you talking about somebody could have saved the mayor. How and when did you like have like some special, I can block off bullets that we don't know about? Because they pushed y'all out the way to save y'all. Unfortunately, the mayor got hit anyway. But what was you gonna do? You would have been sitting there in the arms of the angels had they not come through. So I'm tired of this. Like, what is her deal? Did like, was one of her ex a meta and he like treated her bad? Like, was her whole family metas, but she never did get the abilities like them? So, you know, she got a grudge. Like, I wanted to be able to fly. I wanted to be able to turn into a dog. I wanted to be 6 inches taller. I wanted to have a fast metabolism and beautiful skin, and I didn't age like Tobias. No, because you over here talking about these metas when Tobias been over here the same age for the past 40 years, and you ain't said hello doc his feel about that. See, I don't trust her. I don't trust her, and I don't trust Extreme Gun Lady. She wasn't in this episode, but these are two people I don't trust. I trust new detective dude because he's I'm just trying to do my job, and she basically told him, I didn't ask your opinion on what you want to do. You gonna do what I say do or quit or get fired. She didn't say that, but that's how I felt. Now, Black Lightning goes over to Lala's gym to jack some people up. Now, here's one thing that I never did get from TV shows and movies. If you see somebody jacking somebody up and they're jacking them up good and you part of that crew that gets jacked up and you ain't got hurt yet, why are you jumping in? What makes you think that you that strong that you can do something? He clearly just took one of the weights that you put on the bench press and hit dude. He not playing fair. So what makes you think your tail gonna jump over there and do something? See, this is a time to just lay there. Don't do nothing. But you want to jump in and do stuff. Anyways. Now, Lala pulls out his, one of the bootleg version of the extreme guns. And he letting Black Lightning know it wasn't him and it wasn't his people that killed old dude. I was like, we know it wasn't. It was Tobias. And he was like, it was Tobias. I know it was Tobias. You should hate Tobias too because he been after you for the past, 30 years? But he happy that Black Lightning and finally suited back up because the people need somebody to look up to. They can't look up to me. I am a criminal. I don't mind that, but Freely needs somebody to look up to as I'm over here doing my dirt. That's basically what happened. Now, speaking of Lala and his crew, they have a few words. He has a few words with Destiny, Lady Eve's, second in command. And she's talking about she wanted truce and all this other stuff. But Lala, he ain't really trying to hear all that. So they meet at the spot and the police come show up. Shootout, ensues. Now, the shootout with Lala, it reminded me so much of Set It Off when Cleo was getting shot. It was a lot of, I'm like, how many times does this dude have to get shot before he gonna fall to the ground? Now, I know it was like the force was like steady keeping him up as he was falling. But I was like, he was falling for entirely too long. And why was Big Boy, why he trying to run? Where was he going? You a good 300 pounds about. Where was you running to? They could have just walked behind you. You took off. I don't even want to say you was walking. You wasn't running. You was like, you took off walking fastly. Where was you going, bruh? Where was you going? But if they so focused on Big Boy running off, they don't notice that Lala didn't pop back up. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did he started bleeding at any time? Because it looked like they shot him. He was gone for a second. Then he, resurrected. Was he bleeding at all? Because he pops up like, I'm back alive. Whew. Bang, 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 bang. Takes out two police officers. officers, and like limps off into the sun. So I wonder if they caught that on the police cam. Like, where did he go? Nobody could have came and picked him up. He got shot clearly several times. Where'd he go? He just popped up, went on about his business. Well, that's Lala for you. Now, the family have been waiting like 24 hours for Jen to wake back up. They had to get some kind of, I don't know what the machine is called, but I'm going to call it the bring you back into a human form machine, because it was like she was just energy particles. This machine is going to put all her energy particles back together and her body back together. They had to get that from the Flash. Okay, we got 24 hours to wait. We're going to get this done. And this, she not answering any type of phone calls from Grace at all. Just plumb ignore her. Putting her doggone straight to voicemail. I was like, Anissa, you're being ugly. Don't do that now. Don't do that. So, it's been 24 hours. It's time for Jim to go out. Now, I feel bad because as this was going on, don't mind that person. That's my mama.
Y'all some chicken.
Okay, I'm making a video.
I thought you made them. You made
Yeah, had to do it over again, baby.
all 3 of them?
All 3 of them.
I know. Redo it. Don't be happy on there.
I'm not finna redo it just because my mama, she want me to do this video all over again because she walked in on my video. My mama. But anyways, CT, he is just taking this bad because one, he's seen Jen, you know, explode into energy particles. And now the machine has been telling him, bruh, she ain't gonna make it. She got like a 24% chance of making it, and if she do make it, it may not be right. So he got this going on where he's like, I can't get these machines out my head. It sounds all fun and games until these computers get to telling you stuff that you don't want to hear. So, boom, ding, she 100% at 100%. The thing opens, smoke. And this is like, yay, I got a blanket. Here you go, baby. Come on. Because, you know, she going to be naked when getting put back together and all that stuff. And this is like, hold on now. Who are you? And I'm like, who are you? This is not Jen. It's Jen's voice. Whole different Jen. Whole different person. So I'm like, how did she turn into a whole different person? Is it that some of her energy mixed with Jefferson's energy and created a whole new person? Is this what happened? Did I miss something to where Jen don't look like Jen? Jen whole another person. Jen got braids. She got locks. Looking like a whole, a whole completely different person. Now y'all know I be taking my notes and be missing a lot. What did I miss that she came a whole nother person? Can somebody explain this to your girl? Because I am confused. Very confused. Now, I heard that Jen, you know, China and McClain was not going to be on there the whole season. I didn't think we was going to have a whole nother lightning going on. I just did not see that coming. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on to my beautiful face. Put up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one. Glory to God.